like this. So this one, 31. That's perfect then. We still don't need to do a whole lot. But take not this out, my bad. But this out. There we go. PlayStation is still very bad. This guy's doing a lot better. So let's add it. So not V2, V4 final. Anti-cheat was not good enough now, apparently. There we go. All of this is normally still fine. I haven't moved it, so... yeah, we're good. And that's good too. Let's go. New game once again. For myself. Very weird to make 2 games in the same year and still think that we're gonna be fine. You know? But we're gonna be fine. Like 100%. Like our money is doing very, very well, so we are going to be fine. And also, that's a new programmer again. Which I could put down here. I'm actually gonna do that, yeah. We lost hype. Kinda sucks. But we needed to anyway, so it's not that much of a problem. Large booth. We can do both. That's great. 11,000 fans and some hype on the game now again. So, hey. Everything works out in a way. Kind of. So, Arlong Park is at 2,100. No orders. Well, thank God I'm working on a game, right? That's gonna waste the time away from this thing right now. It's gonna be wasting the time. That's cool. HHV protection, which I am going to change. There we go. Is the ending thing de nouveau? 'Cause fuck that. I wouldn't actually want to put de nouveau because it's annoying me in real life, so... If you don't know, that's the anti-cheat that all the big companies are using nowadays because it's one that is actually very hard to crack. So yeah, they're struggling a lot. They're struggling mightily to try and do something with that. So yeah, not great. It's a bad one because it is just completely eradicating the you know, a way to actually get a crack, basically. It's just really hard. Do I get both? Yeah, I do. Okay. I wasn't expecting to get both on the same week, but okay. 0 anyway, so we don't get overhype for Dawn to Dawn, but hopefully we get enough hype. This is a 90 already, but we are far from being done. Normally, the color is a level 3. Nope, never mind, it's level 2 still. Hopefully this guy is the big one now that happens. Because it is level 3 and I would like that, please. Also, no, it's not gonna happen, I know, but, you know, I hope. Visual novel is the bad one right now. That's interesting. No need for anything here. Just one more on each here, and we're done. Honestly, right now I could work on console development. I'm at 100,000, so this is fine-ish. It's not amazing, but it works. Do I do console dev? Alright, fine, let's unlock it at least. It's 10 mil, but we have money to spare a bit, so we can maybe take it. Oh, advanced 32-bit sound is coming, which technically I think is level 5. Right? I think it is. I mean, no matter what, we're locked anyway for this one, so self-distribute. And another 98. Cool. 2 98s on the same year released. One at the start and one at the end. Just think about that for a second. We actually got 2 games out in the same year. For the first time in like forever. I don't even know if we have done that. I don't think we did, actually. What's the other thing? Development. Oh. Oh, come on. That one was mine. That one was definitely mine. I released the 2 best games of all time in a row. Come on. That's bullshit. But anyway, we are 2 stars now. Ordinary game developer. Not too bad. That was 5K. On the 2nd week. 5K. Wow. 3rd K, 6K. Well, 3rd week, 6K. Oh no, that was level 4. Shit. That's level 5 though. Alright. So... I would need that here, actually. But what that means is that we are going to need to strengthen the core, don't we? We're gonna have to send them back. It's a lot of people. Right, I forgot. We have the bigger one anyway right here, so that's fine. Programming for that, and on the other team, just do this, please. You guys are bad, so... How many are off? 6? Seems like 6. The PlayStation is out in 99. What the fuck? Okay, we have a publishing offer. That's big. That's way too big. Arlong Park has sold the best out of any game we've released, right? I think. Own games? Turnover? Well... Jesus Christ. Crikey. Okay. I mean, reviews are still the best for those. Total sales. Barretier is actually above still for now. And then it's Arnold Park. But Barretier is still for now above. It should be winning it a little, maybe. Haunted House will be better than Akraselki. For real, that one. That's gonna happen. You have nothing right now, except, of course, the 72 hardware things to do. With a 294 megahertz CPU, which is a Pentium, basically, I think. I think that's a Pentium. And, oh boy, imagine having a Pentium in a console released in 99. Yeah, that doesn't happen for another year with the PlayStation. Because I think it's a Pentium. But I'm not even sure if it is. I'm gonna be honest. I have to look it up because now I'm curious. PS2. I am so curious. Because it's basically that. The Emotion Engine is basically a Pentium, no? It's based on an R5900i, actually. Huh. So, actually not. It's just their own integrated thing with Toshiba. Okay. So, it's based on a RISC. So it's MIPS architecture, based in Mountain View, yada yada. 8 units. Yeah, 10 million transistors is quite nice for the time, of course. And so it goes to 294 megahertz to 299 total. So basically we would be using that. That's interesting. 36 million polygons per second. But I thought that graphic synthesizer is their graphical processor. GPU, of course, if you want to talk about it like that. Yeah, he has a GPU coupled with a little bit of memory, video memory. And it's cadenced at 150 megahertz. DRAM of 4 megaoctets. Yeah. 1024 bits in lecture and writing. So read and write. I'm reading this off of the. I mean, that's quite low, honestly. Oh, and then the sound. 48 channels. Dolby Digital 5.1 in DTS. At that time, it's insane, dude. And SPU2 is a chip that has retro compatibility with PS1 sounds. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's really good, isn't it? The DualShock 2. Man. The iToy. Oh my god. Of course I remember the iToy. I had one of those. I had an iToy. It was so bad. I love the fact that there are always coming back with more, you know, releases of the console, by the way, to try and get one over on Nintendo when they say that their console is getting close to beating the PS2. They're always like, hey guys, those are some accounts that we have not counted. Whoopsies, there are some more. Fuck you. Fuck you, Nintendo. You're not catching up to us. It's so petty. You have to appreciate it. It's so petty. Ah, God. It's stupid, but petty. It's funny. Honestly, it is. Okay, so we're getting close to a full house here. Here's the PlayStation 2 announced, which is still not gonna sell. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna sell. Oh, a level 3 here is selling well. Nice. So at least we're moving up one generation. The Dreamcast actually has pretty good sales. 2.8 million is not bad. For a level 5, that's not bad at all. I'm gonna take you. Because honestly, it's much better than I hoped it would be for this. So not bad, not bad. A B FPS. Oh no, TPS, which I don't even know how to do then. So TPSs are available, and I didn't even know that. But okay, so we actually have TPSs. I don't know how to make TPS. I actually don't. That's the only genre that I have not done on the cheat sheet. I mean, yeah. Alright, we have a few more. What do we have? AAA, okay. Well, this one's doable. Because it is on the PC, so this one's doable. Also, that is on the Dreamcast. Okay. We're still waiting on these guys to get better here. That's the thing with having some money to spare. We can just wait it out. And be fine. I remember that this game can be pretty fun, you know. I remember now. It's nice, it's chill, but it's also quite, you know, you have things to do with it. A lot of things to do, actually, with it. And at this point in 99 here, we are getting, you know, to the mid-game, and things are getting very interesting to try and keep up with the demand of the whole place as well. So there are some hard things to do with it. At this point, you are getting in a place where if you're not releasing games, or of course, you know, not games, but contracted games, you may end up falling behind a bit too much. In certain situations, you may. So, send these guys back to there. And let's start making the game, because if we do it later, we're going to be having problems. Again, as stated before. We can go to the engine level 5. I don't think that's necessary, so we're going to be staying on the level 4. It's not necessary, guys. 40 out of 50. We can put in more. 51. Wow. Okay. We can put in more, but not that much. So there we go. That's fine. And yes, this guy does take in basically everything we have. But also, quadruple A games are a thing. Reminder. So, yeah. Careful about that. Quadruple A games. Well, we still have both games, even if Arlong Park has stopped selling pretty well. We're now at under 500. Dandadan is almost at 100,000. And even with that, we've only made like 5 million turnover. Yeah, not even 4.5. Oh god, my bad. 4.5. So it ain't that good. Once these guys are done, they're going to be working again. Boom. They're better now. They're much faster. No, I don't need... No, I do need this. Kind of. It's actually graphics that I need more anyway. Maybe we're not reaching 80% immediately, so I may need to add one more here. Don't polish, add the cutscenes, that's what I want. What do you have right now? Nothing. Okay. Still, of course, the fucking miles of research things to do. All the hardware. The stationary console 9 is looking good, of course. But as long as we cannot buy another one of those buildings, and we're not moving anyway, anywhere near it. The one thing we should maybe buy is quadruple A. But that'll come after the game here. 50% after 65? That's not bad. We should have it then. Because there's also all the bugs still to be fixed. I'm not taking you. Level streaming. Which isn't that amount of streaming, you know. That's load. The loading times reducing. That's what level streaming is. Another AAA waiting. Okay, 80% already. Well, we're gonna take it then. Saves us a bit of money. And we got ourselves 16 million extra. So, what is the next one? That's like the best AAA you can have. 65% on a max level. That's the best you can have. Even if platformer, haven't done one yet, actually. Well, that's interesting. It's not that much of a problem. What can I put on it? Pirates. Children normally is the right one for platformer. Yes. So we are keeping the level 4 engine, even if again I should put it at level 5. It's not that much of a problem. 5, 1, 10, 5, 2, 5, 10, 2. And 835. And of course, this doesn't move. 51 again. Somehow. Controller support can go out because it's on a Mac. So 65. Don't even need to put that much. For a 65%, I really don't. I'm gonna do 2, maybe 3, fine. Let's still do 3 here. Just to let them be happy as well. There we go. And you guys are doing 4. Because you guys, whatever. It's also good for you guys because you're getting better at it. And so, as stated, let's take quadruple A. It's not going to be now that we're going to get some contracts. I don't even know if we're getting contracts for quadruple A. I've never got to that point since quadruple A has been invented. So, no clue. I don't know. I do not know. Console development 5 contracts. I haven't done anything. Stationary console 10 looks good. Looks interesting. I won't say good. Video games boom. Not that important for me right now. Because the haunted house isn't selling anyway that well, so doesn't matter too much. Do we reach 50 million with this? I don't know, maybe we do. I mean, we'll be close at least. Game revenues 4 million. It's not good. Lack of toilets. Really, dude? I mean, then again, we only have 1 bit of toilet. That's it. I think. So you know what? Understandable. I don't think we have any. Well, we have these. 3 more here at least. So 5 toilet. Yeah, we may have a lack of them. A little lack of toilets. New anti cheat. What am I doing? I cancelled it. What a misclick right here. What do you mean there's no verification on that? There is no... Do you actually want to do that or not? Are you kidding? There is no verification of if it's a misclick or not. What? There ain't no way. I misclicked. I mean, I should have just gone here to get the anti-cheat instead, but like... What? That is insane. How do you let that kind of oversight happen? There is no way. There's no way. So we are now in dire straits. For no reason. Nice. Crank Bandicoot. Okay. I was about to say, wait, what the fuck? No, it's Crank Bandicoot. Also, yeah, the PC and the Mac have changed their looks now. Well, only Mac, actually, for now. Which is weird. Does the G3 is the MacBook G3 at that time? I don't remember it being then. Thought it was later. Okay. What do you give me? Please. No, not enough. So... not good. Seriously, that is like one of the worst misclicks I've ever had in this game. Yeah, that's bad. So we can't do anything right now except develop my engine. Even that's gonna cost us a lot of money though, so gotta be careful about that. Yeah, that's $1 million. Not great. Not great. Losing $1 million for that. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to be working. As things are right now, you guys are gonna have to be working. You go here. What are you doing taking people when you're already in bad with money right now? Yeah, I know. Hush. I can't make my own game. I don't have the money to make my own game. So I have to wait for a contracted game right now. I just do. Production, so that's gonna be done. At least that's gonna give me a good amount of money, actually. Mocap. Seriously, that gives a good amount of money. 1 million orders, that's pretty good. QA 40k, not great. We are kind of locked right now. Tune console dev, not good. This game's done selling. Oh, just at the week as that thing happens. Great. Same week. Mocap again. 30,000, not much. We are under 4k. 4 mil, sorry, 4k. Under 4k would be bad. 4 mil though, we can live. But do I have to fucking mandate? Do I have to be a Mandian right now to just say, please guys, give me some work? Come on, what the hell? I'm one of the most successful companies in the world and you're out here not giving me shit. Alright, there we go. AAA. Level 2. We are on level 5 now. We can't take this. 85% is not doable for 3 levels down, I feel. If it was 2 levels down, even that would have been hard. But like 3 levels down? That's just not happening. Okay, it's here. 85 foul. God. Development. Yeah, I'm just not having a good time right now. Things are not looking good, and just because of one misclick, else we would have been at 50 mil. Like, seriously, we would have been at 50 mil. And that may signal me just having to go back and, damn. It's not selling. The PS2 is not selling. This guy has sold, actually. It's unfortunate that it sucks. I may be forced to do a reset. Because it really hurts. This really hurts us. And again, if only it had a check to go back. Like, are you sure you want to do this? Yes or no? Well, I would have said no. I'm not sure I want to do this because it's not supposed to happen. So, yeah. And now we have 3 in here. Fuck's sake, guys. Dev. Yay! We're an hour in and now I'm actually not wanting to stay. Because I'm pissed. Come on, really? 4 on console dev. Lovely. Five on console dev? No, it's a QA. Again, a bad QA. No points. And 1 on dev. Advanced physics. Do you think I can buy that? I've lost a fucking million. Sound studio. 20 points. Yeah, if this isn't... It's not doable, is it? I don't know. I don't think so. Especially not if you count the fact that I have to pay for it. So no, there's no way I can go through this. I have to load back. So we have to go through here again. So we go back 3 whole years. This wasn't supposed to happen. This really wasn't supposed to happen here. I was actually doing good. There was no problem here. And so, I think I was waiting for this AAA, right? I was going to start this one. But you know what? Well, with this setback, we're going to actually stop here for now. And we're going to go back to it another day. Because I'm a bit tired about that. Just like that, I'm not wanting to play this anymore. And I also kind of want to go back to sleep.